So here is a real life example of how you could earn $230 in just 3 hours. Real life example, guys. Okay, so I've done videos on Instacart and Amazon Flex, and those videos have all done very well, but you can actually make more money on Shipt. So I have no idea why I haven't done a video on that yet. And that's why we are here today talking about this. Now, I should call this video how to become a Shipt shopper or Shipt driver, whatever I end up calling it. It's gonna be about how you can make the most money with this app in just a couple of hours and get paid the same day. You guys ready? Let's go. Now, before we get into this, I want you guys to treat this as a side hustle, just as a way to make some extra money. You know, I am all about entrepreneurship, but this ain't it. You are still making someone else rich with this job, and you're not getting the pay that you deserve. But I understand you gotta do what you gotta do, and things have to get paid. So I'm all about helping you guys make the most money with this job. But I'm really big about making your own money because that's how you're gonna make the most money. And if you don't know what your options are, grab a copy of my free ebook where I show you exactly all the different ways that you can make money on your own terms. So I'm gonna put that in the description below so you guys can check it out and just kind of know what your options are. And I want you guys to be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell for notifications, because my job in life is to help you guys make more money on your own terms. And I have got a lot of good stuff coming your way, so you guys do not want to miss it. So make sure you hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on a video. All right, let's get into it. So let's talk about how Shipt works. So Shipt has capitalized on the fact that people like me with 3 kids would much rather pay someone else to do their grocery shopping for them. So they have created a platform where I can simply just order my groceries online and can either pick them up from the store or get them delivered to my house. So when you're working for Shipt, you have 2 options to make money. You can either be an in-store shopper who fulfills the orders in the store and hands them off to a Shipt driver, or you can be a full service shopper where you do both. So you fulfill the orders in the store and deliver the groceries to the customer's home. Now, in this video, I'm gonna just focus on becoming a full service shopper because that's how you're gonna make the most money. Now, the hiring process is pretty simple and it's all through the app. Step 1, download the Shipt app and put in your information like your name, email address, and all that good stuff. Step 2, you just wanna verify if you are 18 years or older. Step 3, confirm that you have access to a car, license, and if your auto insurance covers Shipt services. Now, if not, we have seen where this has added an extra $10 to $15 per month to individuals' insurance. But this will be different for everyone, so make sure you do due diligence and check. Step 4, if you are a smoker, you will have to agree not to smoke during your shift. And then step 5, you want to sign paperwork and agree to a background check. And it could take about 10 days for the background check to clear, but it's usually a lot quicker than that. Step 6, if you pass, you're gonna then receive your payment card, a lanyard, and your Shipt shirt. Once you receive all your stuff, then you can get ready to start. So when you're ready to get started, make money, you're gonna open the app to see what batch you wanna pick up. And just so you know, they call orders batches, and this is an example of what one looks like. So you can see the store location, item count, and batch payment before you decide to pick it up. And just so you know, the distance shown is from the selected store to the customer's home. You can also set the cities you want to deliver in and set your schedule in the app so you only get orders that are within your selected region. If you want to go ahead and do the order, just hit claim order and then head to the store. And then you'll want to send the customer a message when you're starting your route, just so that they know to have their phone close by them if you need to contact them for anything. Now, there can be more than one order in a batch where you will have to deliver them to 2 different houses. And the best way to do these are to stay organized as best as you can. So you can either use 2 baskets or you can use 1 large basket and then just use the individual hand baskets to separate the orders in the baskets just to stay organized so you don't get things confused. One of the best things about Shipt is that you choose if and when you want to work. So you just open the app, see what batches are available, and you decide if you want to pick one up or not. You know, shoppers are offered batches based on their average customer star rating, as well as other things like distance, how close you are to the store, delivery time, and if you have an alcohol and prescription certification. So you can take a quick quiz on alcohol and prescription deliveries through the app, and it will give you access to more batches and sometimes bigger tips. So each quiz takes about 10 minutes, and you want to make sure that you do check with your state laws before applying, because you have to make sure that not every state will allow you to deliver alcohol. And with alcohol deliveries, you have to scan the customer's ID and get a signature before leaving the order at their house. So it always is a good idea just to let the customer know that they have to do that when you are actually delivering the groceries, so they know that you have to, knock on the door, get their signature. All right, now let's move on to the shopping process. Once you accept the order, you're gonna head over to the store to fulfill the order. So the app will display your shopping list, and you're gonna be able to mark off each item as you go through it through the app, and it will add it to the cart. Now you're gonna know if something isn't available, and it's always a good idea to send photos of replacement items to the customer and to see if it's okay to replace the item. This is a great opportunity to increase your tip because they see that you're working hard for them. Now you're gonna use Shipt payment cards to actually purchase these items that they send you, and then you're gonna simply deliver the groceries to the customer's home. Some orders are prepaid. So in this case, you're gonna just go to the self-checkout or customer service and then let that cashier count the items for you. You back up the items and then that's it. So when you're starting out, I would recommend not taking on more than one order per hour. The app gives you an estimated total time for the order, but once you get the hang of it, you're gonna be able to complete the batches in less time. But I wanna be transparent about all this that I'm talking about, and I wanna talk about the good and the bad. So let's cover the bad first. So some of the cons of this job are the customers. Dealing with different kinds of people, you just never know what you're gonna get. So this is just something to just be aware of, because this can affect your customer rating, which could affect how many batches you receive, and then which will affect how much money you'll be bringing in. So, this is just all some things to consider. Another con is that you have to see if your auto insurance covers Shipt services. If it doesn't, this could add an extra $10 to $15 a month to your insurance. This varies, so you want to check that out, but it is a cost. Now, another potential con is that you are also an independent contractor, so a 1099 employee. So there are no reimbursements for things like gas or wear and tear on your vehicle, but it's important to know that you can write things off on your taxes, and that is kind of a pro, like your maintenance and repairs, including tires and oil changes, gas, car insurance, all those things, those are now a tax write-off. So you have to make sure that you are tracking all of this stuff because you want to make sure they can get this money back. So definitely make sure that you're using this app called Hurdler, or I cannot pronounce it, but it tracks everything in real time and it helps you claim the maximum tax deductions. So you want to make sure that you have this app. I'm going to put it in the description below because I cannot pronounce it. All right. Next, speaking of taxes, you're going to want to put around 25% of your income in savings because you are responsible for reporting and filing your own taxes. And last but not least, competition. Now, there may be a lot of people doing this in your area, which will not leave you a lot of opportunities to grab batches. So like I said before, I would not depend on this as a consistent source of income, but just a way to make some extra money. Okay? So enough about the cons, let's talk about the pros, and then I'm gonna tell you how to actually make the most money with this and how to maximize your tips. So the pros are you can make great money on tips if you take the time to find the correct items and communicate often with your customers. You actually want to build a relationship with your customers because with Shipt, you can actually have them request you. And if they can become a preferred shopper, they're going to always tip you higher because they know that they like you, they want to keep you, and they want to keep you happy as you give them the groceries that they want. And you have the option to accept or deny this request, but if you accept it, you will have first access to picking up their order when it is placed. So it's a good thing to have this because it increases your tips. Shipt also gives you an opportunity to make some extra money by giving you bonuses. So for example, Friday morning, they might send you a message in the app that says, if you complete 6 orders on this specific day, we're gonna give you an extra $30 just for doing that. Now, some other pros is that you can get some good exercise shopping for others. You have your own schedule. You are your own boss, so you really can't beat that. And I also have friends that have done other apps like Postmates and Uber Eats, and they have all said they have made more money with Shipt by far. And one last pro that's really cool about Shipt is that you get their service for free if you are a Shipt shopper. So you can actually order through the app like every other customer and you get your groceries delivered to you for free. Of course you still want to tip that person because you know what they're going through, but you get it for free, and that's like saving $99 a year. So that's a nice little benefit that I don't think the other apps offer. All right, now here is how you can maximize your earnings and some good little known tips for beginners. All right, when you're getting started, start by taking small batches for at least a few days. Now these batches are easier to complete and they're gonna help you learn the app and just without getting too overwhelmed. Once you are more comfortable, then you wanna be able to take on larger batches. So just really analyze each batch to see if the earnings, tips, and distance are even worth your time. And make sure you give yourself enough time to fill and deliver the orders. Because if you're late, your rating will go down and it can also affect your tip. So you also want to make sure that you guys are shopping stores that you are familiar with. It's easier to shop the same stores because you know the layout. You know exactly where items are. And it makes for an easier, faster trip, which can increase your hourly rate. Now, when you're shopping, you always want to think about yourself. If you wouldn't buy this item for yourself, you shouldn't buy it for the customer. Don't be afraid to refund an item if it's in poor quality. Just take a picture and let the customer know why. Let them know and say, hey, these bananas don't look really good. I don't think I should get these for you. Because they will really appreciate that and that can increase your tip. You want to communicate as much as you can through words and pictures. Also, pay attention to expiration dates. One time I received milk that expired the exact same day. I was so mad about it. So when you guys are shopping for others, look at the expiration dates. Try and get the ones that are the furthest away. And when you deliver the items, be sure to smile and act like you are enjoying what you're doing. People appreciate happy people and just that giving good customer service. Doing these things could really result in getting you a bigger tip and keep you having a high rating. Now, if you find that you really like doing this and you want to do this more often, definitely consider getting these things right here that I want to show you just so you can have a better experience shopping. And I'm going to link all these in the description below so you can go ahead and purchase these because this will be very helpful to you. Now, another thing that you can do is use other apps simultaneously like Instacart, DoorDash, even Amazon Flex. You can do all of these to increase your earnings. Find the highest paying order and take that one. Another tip to earn more is to tell people about it. By referring others to join Shipt, you can earn $10 every time you refer someone. So if you guys want to sign up, use my link in the description. So what I would do is just start doing this and then show my impressive earnings on social media networks. And then I would encourage others to sign up using my unique referral link. So you guys got to try this. All right, now let's talk about what you've been waiting for. And this is how you can make the most money. There are several factors that play a part in how you can make more money with Shipt. There are things like if you are living in a well-populated area, you're going to get more access to orders, which means you're going to make more money. Also, the number of hours you work, the types of orders you receive all matter. You earn more for batches with a heavier load. So if you have cases of water in your order, you're gonna make more money. So it's hard to say how much you can make per hour, but you can make over $200 in just 3 hours. And I'm gonna give you an example right now on how. So here is a real life example of how you could earn $230 in just 3 hours. Real life example, guys. So look at these orders right here. So order 1, these are small orders, but they add up. So don't discriminate with these orders because you get 100% of the tip. So as you can just see these right here, you can see how it just added up. And do you see that $40 tip? That was a regular customer. So that was a recurring customer that would like to use that Shipt Shopper. And because of they have built a relationship, she tipped very well. So that is the advantage you have with Shipt to get great tips like this. And if you are a Shipt driver and you're watching this video, let me know in the comment section how much the most that you've ever been tipped. People want to see stuff like that. And then she took advantage of a bonus that Shipt was offering, which was $30. So the total was $230.54 in just 3 hours for 8 orders. Now, of course, does not happen all the time, but it is possible. Some days people tip well, some days others don't. All right, so do you guys think this is something you want to do? Let me know in the comment section, please do, because I need to know, is someone still here watching this video at the end of this video? I'd love to hear from you guys. So let me know if you want to try this, or if you don't want to try it, let me know something. And if you guys want to know more of your options on how you can make money on your own terms, definitely check out my ebook, and I'll put it in the description below. And make sure you subscribe. And if you want to know how I make money blogging, definitely see how I do it, making over $10,000 a month. All right? Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.